Hi, Amreen. Thank you so much for joining my podcast. My name is Gigi. I'm the owner of CS Events and Consultancy. I'm currently based in the UAE. Thank you so much again for making the time to join me. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Hey, thanks a lot for having me. I'm really glad to be here as well. My name is Amreen, and right now I am wearing a lot of hats, but I host group trips for women through my travel company called Unseen Voyages. But my journey is a little longer than this. So basically, I started as a photographer. I studied professional photography, started my company, a production company. It's still active. So we do all kinds of corporate and commercial photography and videography. It's completely media production. But from there, I transitioned into becoming a YouTuber about 5 years ago. And the idea was to just explore places and make travel information accessible to people, all under one place, basically, one-stop shop sort of a thing. And that is where the idea stemmed from. That turned into a little more credibility in my direction, and people started requesting to travel with me. So it turned into a company where I decided to take groups of people, just people, mixed groups with me to different destinations. But while I started that journey, I researched and I realized that there is a huge gap in the market, especially in UAE, specifically, that nobody was actually catering to just women. And I started hearing from women who were joining me that we've been waiting for someone to do this because everybody does customizations. We have to wait for someone to go with, but nobody was taking solo women travelers. And we want to travel. It's just that we don't want to wait for our husbands or partners or friends. And people are flaky. They cancel plans all the time because of life happens. So what do we do? So that's where I came into the picture, and I transitioned even further from being a photographer, YouTuber, content creator, and a travel host exclusively for women.
That's amazing. We met in the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, in one of the women WhatsApp.
Yes.
And then I reach out to you because I really like your content, and I see that you've been hosting events. But I think recently you sent me a few trips again. Can you share me some more about it?
Yes, well, we have already launched the 2026 calendar, and it starts from Jan itself. This time we are doing Uzbekistan. We're bringing some destinations back. For example, Uzbekistan. We're doing Morocco. We're doing Albania again, and we're doing Slovenia, Croatia. We're doing Iceland again as well.
Wow,
So
amazing.
yeah, lots of amazing places. It's incredible, the whole itinerary. Oh, we are also doing Russia and South Africa.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So now at this point, you have been hosting how many countries already?
Oh, wow. I don't know about the number of countries, but I have hit 100 women.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
we've been doing this for 3 years now.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So when you plan the journey, you kind of like fix the date, right? You have a fixed date.
Yes, of course. The itinerary is fixed to a certain extent. We do keep it a little fluid because sometimes weather and just sometimes women want to, add a place, remove a place. So we try to keep it 90% fixed and 10% fluid all the time. And it's also not military rule that 7 o'clock wake up, 8 o'clock breakfast, 9 o'clock in the bus. That's just not my style. If you want to start a bit late, that's fine. If you want to start super early, everybody is like, let's start at 7. Okay, let's start at 7. Let's end at 4. So it's very like chilled out. There's no like rigid military rule. Also, we are not like telling you to go from one place to another, like without stopping, relaxing, chilling. It's not like you see and you leave, or you see and you take pictures and you leave. You get ample time in each place to chill out, relax, take pictures, talk, have a coffee, whatever you want to do, and then we move to the next. We don't cramp the day with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's really nice. Some of your women customers, were they all from the UAE or were they from different country?
So women do join me from everywhere. I have women join me from Kuwait, Doha, Tanzania, Saudi as well. Yeah, a lot of my clients come from UAE, and now a lot of clients are coming from India as well. So Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai, different places. They
It's
join
so
me from.
nice.
Yeah.
So you make new friends at the same time. You
the best.
empower women connection. Also, I'm sure that this will take them. This will form a way of friendship as well.
Yes, the idea was to create a bridge. So what I realized is that these women, they want to travel and they want to travel solo. They want to have the independence and freedom to be able to do this on their own without depending on anybody else. But they are very intimidated by the whole process. I mean, it's just not just traveling, but it's the whole planning and being careful, the safety, all of that. And if they are introverts, then they will be a little bit on a back foot, in the sense like when they go, they're not sure if they'll be able to do what they're planning to do. So in that whole scenario, I'm sort of a bridge where I help women get that confidence and realize the strength through travel with a group. You come along, leave your family behind, come with everybody. You'll feel safe. You'll find like-minded women. You'll find new friendships.
Yeah.
So many women have gone back with not just memories, but lifelong friendships, which is my biggest takeaway from everything that I do. I mean, I also have built some really amazing connections and friendships through what I do. Although they are my clients, but they just transition into friends, It is bound to happen because it's spending literally 7 days together.
Yeah.
So it's bound to happen. And that's what I think. And from my trips after that is when they can go and travel solo, because now they have the strength and confidence to do so.
That's really amazing. I have been doing solo travel a few times, and I really love this energy. And by the way, even though I travel solo, I meet some like-minded, women in the journey, and we keep in touch until now.
Yeah.
There's some stories like this. So I want to also understand, what is your group size approximately, every time you...
So that's another reason why women do go back with meaningful friendships and relationships, is because we don't take more than 8 women. Yeah. Including you. Including
so
me.
You and 7 more.
7. That's the max. Generally, we are small, like 6, 7. That's pretty much it. That's how it is. So it's like a little family by the end of the whole journey. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. So how do you invite those, do you do some support pre-journey, or you kind of only do the destination management part?
Oh no, there's a lot of support that goes into it. Like I said, these women have never probably traveled alone. So they are either scared or worried or stressed. And they don't know. There is so much they don't know, especially when they're going to a new country. They have a lot of questions about it. So I support them through everything. From booking a ticket. I don't book tickets for them, but what flights to book and what airline to go with, and is the place safe, and what to pack, and every single thing, every detail. I help them with everything. They're never alone. They're not on this journey. They pay and and we meet there. No, that's not how it is. I walk them through every step of the way.
All right. So, and you also help them with their visa application if they...
I do. So we also process visas, but if you don't want to go through me, I can just guide you on what you need and how to go about it, because I've done this so many times. I've just for Schengen alone, I've done 4 applications in the past 1 year. So I'm pretty well versed with everything that needs to happen to get it approved. I mean, of course, it's not a sure shot thing, but I try my best to guide them, because the documents that you need that is mentioned in a checklist, you need way more than that. You need way more than that. So I help them with all those extra bells and whistles.
And also, of course, when it comes to pre-event, so usually they have to travel on their own first.
Yes,
without
they do.
you.
Yes.
And then they will start to have this breakthrough, right? The courage to start. And then they arrive destination. So will you be there welcoming them, or you have assigned someone to do so?
No, it's always me. So far, it's always been me. So I always go to the destination about a day or 2 before. It depends what the destination is. If I'm launching a destination for the first time, then I'm definitely there for 2 days before they arrive, because I want to make sure that everything is ready and perfect. And I'm also at ease because I'm hosting it for the first time in that particular country for the women. But when I've done a country like Albania, I've done it I know it at the back of my hand now. So I've done it so many times now. I'm pretty chill about it. I also have a partner in Albania that I work with. I don't change my partners. I always work with the same person. So I'm very relaxed now. So I can even get there on the same day or just a day before or a flight before them, and it's totally cool. But I always make sure that I am before them in the destination.
Yeah, that's really nice. So when the traveler comes to, because they trust you, and because you are the host. Yeah, that's really nice. And how about the other suppliers? Like, do you do due diligence to them, or you use them before you make a commitment to working with them?
So there are places. I research every place myself before I take my women there. So I have not probably, in fact, I'm 100% sure. I've never hosted any country, any destination that I haven't been to myself. Even if it's not been in the last 2 years, I've been there before. For example, Iceland, I went there back in 2019 and I hosted now. So I've been to the place. Things have changed, I agree, and they always keep changing. I'm always learning, always evolving. Travel is an industry that you have to be on your toes all the time. So that's there. But I always go to the place first and then host it. So I go and use or meet the supplier, or I use their services once I'm satisfied with their quality. And not just the quality, but they need to understand my vision. If they are the kind of people who will keep telling me what to do instead of listening what I intend to give my women, my clients, then they are not listening. They're just trying to do what they think that they've been doing. I don't like cookie cutter things. I don't like things that they have been tried and tested on everybody. I'll give you a simple example, like Armenia. I was tired of meeting every single person that I met. They were trying to give me the same itinerary, same. I'm like, your country doesn't have more to show or what? I was really frustrated. Then I met the most amazing supplier there, and I used his own services when I went there last year in February, and we saw things that I had never seen before. It was my second time in Armenia, third time actually. And I repeat places a lot because of this reason, because I want to see more, learn more, so I can show more. So finally, I found a good partner in Armenia with whom I can show my women more places than what is always listed.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So when it comes to, especially the particulars, a lot of women together, do you do some type of activity during your journey, or simply just take them to places?
So I do activities. For example, there are certain places that are such that the activities are a part of it. For example, say Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, we always organize bonfires, barbecue dinners in the evenings, things like that. If that's not happening, then I sit with the girls and we do some sort of a storytelling night or nightmare telling night, a horror story night. We also try to, if everybody's together, we play games. I always take a few games with me, and we sometimes do a movie night. So there are only so many nights, and of course, some women choose to just retire to their room and have a quiet evening, which is totally fine. But if you want to hang out and do a little social activities, well, I'm up for it.
Yeah, that's nice. I really love the energy because of course, when you meet strangers, sometimes it depends on the nature of the person, right? You will not be able to conclude any activity that will suit everyone.
That is true.
Definitely is optional.
What I also do is something that I have heard from the women that is something nobody does. I send out a questionnaire before they embark on the
journey. Okay.
Yeah, for the journey, and they have questions that will help me understand what they like, what kind of games they like, how they like to spend their evenings, and also certain questions that will help me understand who to pair them up with.
Oh, it's a twin sharing.
Yes,
okay.
It's twin sharing. So it's that helps me understand who to pair them up with, if they like the AC on, whether they snore or not, things like that. It's very important because that one little thing can really spoil the other person's vacation. So I do this, I make sure, and I try my best to put the right people together. Of course, it's not rigid. If they come to the trip and they go no, this person snores a lot or whatever, it's not working for me, I switch it around. Of course, it's not rigid, set in stone, but pairing the person with the right room partner is very vital. I have learned that.
Yeah, definitely. And if they want to have a single room, you have options as well to upgrade, I'm sure.
Yes, there are.
That's really nice. So I want to also know, like after this journey, like at the departure, you drop them back to airport, or you arrange something separately.
No, we drop them back to the airport whenever their departure time is.
Yeah, that's really nice. I think I like the fact that your group is not too big.
Yes.
This is it feels more intimate and close within women community. They have time to listen to each other and also understand what the other person's journey is. Normally in the big setting, what happens is everyone just take picture and they just
They don't,
ignore the fact that human connection is there.
They don't get much time to connect with each other. Plus, if there is a host or a trip lead and they're taking like 20 people or 15 people with them, they also don't have the capacity to host in the sense of like a game night or a movie night or whatever with so many people. It gets difficult to do that. So basically the trip lead is also, I'm only assuming, I haven't been a part of 15 people, but I'm assuming that they would just leave them on their own to, you know, have a good time amongst themselves, but she or he would not be a part of that good time. They would probably retire to their own room because their job is sort of done. My job is never done.
Yeah, that's nice. And I think that the whole experience, what makes me feel is like someone who wants to go for a solo trip, do not need to rely on anyone. Basically, it has the privilege to join also like-minded professional.
Yeah.
And this is really beautiful. And I like the fact that you also do the pre-journey assessment, just to make sure that you pair someone with someone like-minded.
Like-minded. Yeah.
That's really all right. Also, I want to know a little bit about your journey from photography transition to YouTuber and then to a travel host. What is the one challenge that you face and how did you overcome it?
Marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, I mean, because when you started out, I don't have a background in travel. Like, I never worked for an agency or, I didn't know the ins and outs of the business. I traveled a lot.
Yeah.
So my entire business comes from my own experience. So I didn't have any professional know-how of how to do it. I was running a business. I still am running the media production company. But that and this are worlds apart.
Yep, too much different.
Completely different. That was a learning curve. Like, I had some friends that actually helped me who are also owners of other travel companies. So sometimes you really meet good people who are not constantly thinking about, oh my God, she's a competition, but actually thinking about in the sense of collaboration and partnership. So those are the women that actually helped me understand so many things that I initially had no idea about. So yeah, the business aspect of turning my passion into profession was the business aspect. I learned a lot from other women and I'm still learning.
Yeah, true. So your journey with this travel host already 3 years. So within this 3 years, what is the one thing that makes you memorize the most? What is the one journey?
Someone asked me this question recently.
Yeah?
This is hard. All my trips are very close to my heart, honestly. I cannot segregate or differentiate one from the other. They're all unique because all the women that join me in every trip, they are so different from one another. The chemistry is different. The stories are different. The connections are different. The memories are different. So every trip actually is very special. I know it's a very diplomatic answer, but it truly is. Every trip is special to me.
I understand. So let me rephrase this. So when you travel alone, which country or which destination makes you feel more attractive? The most attractive.
Alone, when I'm alone.
I want you alone.
Okay.
So
That's easy to
that's
answer.
easy.
So I've traveled a lot. I would say my favorite country in the world is New Zealand. But there is one country, but it is also really far. So the one country that I keep wanting to go back to, my heart sort of keeps pulling me to it, is Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like that country. There are some mixed reviews about that country, but personally, I've had a very good experience in that country every single time I've been there and hosted trips there. So my clients have loved it. I've loved it. I love it.
Yeah, that's really amazing. When I traveled to Georgia, I think I've been to Georgia only once with my family. And I went to this Godron Mountain.
Gudari.
Mountain. That is magical. This is the place that I want to go again.
Yeah, that's definitely. Honestly, Georgia has so many more places. People just know Godavari because obviously, again, everybody sells Godavari. But if I could, I haven't been able to sell this yet, but if someone could just tell me, okay, take me to Georgia offbeat, then I'm going to take them to this place called Mestia.
I think I have heard about it.
Stunning. It is stunning. It is in a valley. It's just beautiful. That's magical.
I think I have heard about it, but it's just that a little bit far from the
It's
city.
completely away. It's on the
Away,
other
yeah?
side.
Yeah, I think so.
You can't do Godavari and Mestia in one itinerary unless you're going to Georgia for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think in a lot of media, this is the place that they do sell, but I think it's a hidden gem.
It's a hidden gem. It really is. And I am a person who's pro hidden gems. I will pluck them out and then I will showcase it to my clients and they love it.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So I'm sure that, your inspiration and, your vision will help a lot of women travelers to break through their fear if they have, and then to start with their journey with you. So I'm sure that I will share with my audience on your channels and also your details if they want to book with you. So I'm sure that one day I will be your audience as well.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, looking forward to travel together, and I'm sure that we will have a lot of good memories to talk about. And just to have a closing statement, I want to know, because I'm doing events, right? I do events all the time. Even though I am doing events as a domain, I involve a lot in traveling also. Now we do traveling and all. We arrange traveling and all. So when it comes to large scale events, like if you will ever host large scale events, how much maximum you think that is good size for to collaborate with me? Because I have around 15-20 people. Do you think it's a good size that you can collaborate with me?
I can collaborate with you given there's one more host. So I would get one more trip lead with me and we could both host you guys together.
This is what, because also we do monthly networking event for women, business owners, and we also have a mission to not only travel, right? Like an example, since we just spoke about Georgia, if we go to Georgia, and then we might also bring in a local business professional, right? Also professional from UAE, and
Nice.
so we're going and meet them. So we could probably also customize some of the. It's kind of like business networking meetings, and plus travel.
Exactly.
So I think this is something probably we can talk about more later on. And then this is the size that we are targeting: 15 to 20 people.
If we do 15 to 20, there will be one more trip host with me. I would not be hosting 15 people, 20 people alone. So there would be 2 trip leads, and it would be fantastic. I actually like such things because I'm gradually trying to transition further again into travel with purpose. So this is great. Business networking is purpose and you travel, so it's perfect.
Exactly. And besides, also I have intention also to host inbound. So there are a lot of women that wants to come to Dubai alone as well.
Yes.
Why not we host something similar?
Yes, absolutely.
And then you are hosting outbound, right?
Yes.
And now why don't we do something inbound so that we can welcome them at the same time, connect them with local business women and collaborate with each other.
Of course. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Thank you so much for your time again. Nice to know you. And let's get in touch later. Thank you so much for joining us.